how's it going today? Justin the Red Island Shaver, and welcome to the weekend video. I'm very excited to bring some awesome stuff today, and we will get right into it. So, in the lather bowl from Jared Francois at the Thirsty Badger, we have the sample of Jilek's Citrus. And that's a gorgeous citrus scent. Brush for today, something I'm very excited to share with you, is my new custom brush. There's a good story behind this, and I'll tell you about it while we're lathering up. But here it is. Custom turned camo handle, a Plisson style synthetic knot. Overall length of this brush is 69 millimeters. This is a 28 mil knot, set to a depth of 13 millimeters for a loft of 60 mil. And let me tell you, this thing is awesome. So we'll get right into loading up this sample. And this brush is a beast. So I will talk about the brush, and then I will talk about the soap. So a good friend of mine named Richard, and you can find him on Instagram at CoyoteCuts 31 if you were interested in purchasing one of these brushes. Anyway, he's been doing some brushes. He got a lathe a while ago, and then he decided to make some brushes. And then he starts popping out these gorgeous brushes, and I mean absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna wet the tips here a little bit. I'm gonna load this quite heavily. I got that sample pressed out nice and wide. And this brush will hold a ton of soap. But anyway, so he started making these gorgeous brushes, and he put quite a few up for raffle. So one day I was cruising on Canadian Wet Shavers, and he posted this brush. And me being an outdoorsman, I love anything camo, and I knew I had to have it. So he put the question to the group, you know, should I sell it, should I keep it, should I raffle it? And I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling lucky, why don't you raffle it? So sure enough, he takes to our raffle page, and he raffled it. I entered the raffle. I bought 2 spots. I think they were $10 a piece. Yeah, they were $10 a piece. So $20 investment. And sure enough, actually, funny thing is, one of the numbers I picked wasn't available. Somebody else snagged it just before I did. So I had to pick a second number. Well, that second number turned out to be my lucky number, because that won me this. And I'm telling you right now, this is my new favorite brush. So I got that well loaded, and I am going to quickly wet the face and get into face lathering. So I was beyond tickled to get this. You know, maybe a 28 millimeter knot would, you know, sway some people away, but not me. And I've already used this once, and oh, great. It's, even though it's set, you know, even though it has such a big loft, you know, it's got a fair bit of splay, as you can see, but it's just so soft on the face, and it covers a lot of ground quickly. It builds a monstrous lather, and it's got well enough backbone to lather quite well, but it just feels so soft. I mean, being a synthetic, there's no scratch. There's it's just great. So I figured something this nice has to have a name, and he called it the Invisible Brush, which is, it's not a bad name, but I had to come up with my own. And I do have that patented term that I like to use. So from here on in, and you're going to be seeing a lot of this brush, but here on in, this is now referred to as the latherizer. That's right, the latherizer, because it absolutely terrifies the shit out of soap and sends it into a lather. So there you go. So that's the brush. Let's talk about the soap. So as I mentioned in my video, the Outside the Den, These Jilek soaps were basically just available for farmers market, and then he shut the business down when he went through a move, and now he is looking at re-releasing soaps every month. I think mostly for farmers market, but keep an eye out on Facebook. I believe he has a Facebook page, Jilek Soap. Go give that a check out, and keep an eye out, because this is good stuff. Now, he was telling me his biggest complaint that he got from customers was the lack of scent strength. Now, it isn't the smelliest soap in the world, and he's working with a perfumer to some soap in my mouth. He's working with a perfumer to stabilize his scents and boost them a bit. But there's also no chemicals in this. This is all all natural, not synthetic, and it is a vegan base. And it's just chock full of great stuff for your skin. And it does have a wonderful scent on it. Just a nice, wonderful, fresh citrus scent. It's definitely not overpowering, but it doesn't smell fake either. It's not like a fake, cloying, sticky, sweet citrus. It's just a nice, natural citrus. And for me personally, I don't really care if I'm not gobsmacked in the face by scent strength, especially if you're using a sample and you don't have a matching splash or a bomb, because then sometimes that can play havoc with your with what you want to pair it with if you're just going off a sample like I am. So I know this is going to provide a nice shave, and it's not going to interfere with what I use for a post. A lot of lather in that brush, eh? This thing just holds on to it and holds on to it. Now I'll grab my best friend here, my magnifying glass. I'm pretty sure I got real good coverage there. This stuff lathers up quite easily, as you can see, just like any high quality soap should. But we'll check it out. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. I think I might add just a little bit more water, paint a little bit more in, and really scrub it. I think this can take some more water, even still. I have used a sample of this soap before, and it is wonderfully slick. And I got a good razor to put it to the test with today. A razor I'm really not all that experienced with using too, so it'll be a good test. I think that's a nice lather right there. Just gonna put that back in the brush for redistribution. Oh man, I got all kinds of it on my neck. Great. Now it's all over my hands. As you can see, that monster knot whips up some lather. Alright, so the razor for today, inspired by JB over at Distorted Cheese Shaving, is the Gem Junior with, I think it's a Gem PTFE blade in here. I'm 100% sure. I got this razor from Matt Mercosha, and he sent a couple blades, and I don't know if he ever really determined what they were. So anyway, here we go. Three days worth of growth. Man, this is slick soap. I always miss that one spot right there. Quite easy to find the angle with these, actually. JB says just ride the top cap, and away you go. Wonderfully slick though. Lots of protection there. This is a soap you could definitely use with a straight razor with no problems, or a shavette, or any DE of your choice. Oh yeah, I just found the mother load of lather right here. Look at that. Doesn't that make for good YouTubing? This is a very professional production, as if you can't tell. That's okay. Next weekend's video, I'll probably be able to see what I'm doing. I was wondering where some of that lather went, and I found it. Alright, put this brush back on the face. And this thing is still holding on to a ton of suds. Just the kind of lather I like too. It's not too loose. It's not pasty, but it's just right. It's my kind of lather. Clear off the neckline. The scent strength, I will give it about a 4. But as we mentioned, that was kind of, you know, these aren't heavily scented soaps. But that being said, there is scent there. And this scent that is there is quite wonderful. Alright, this is kind of the trickier way to get the angle for me. I have to go by feel. There we go. Lots of residual thickness here to go back over. Very nice. The hardest part I had with this razor today was actually loading the blade. Trying to maneuver everything. And get it seated in there was kind of difficult, because there's basically 2 little tabs down here that kind of hold the blade in place. You push the top open, you set the blade in, get it aligned, and then snap the top closed. Well, just trying to get everything kind of lined up was a bit of a challenge, but well, we got it. Anyway, providing a very nice shave. These Gem Juniors really do shave quite well. I don't know if it's to do with the rigidity of the blade, but you pair them with a great soap, something nice and slick like this, and you're set up for a very good shave. Trying to determine the scent notes in this. Definitely getting lemon and lime and some orange, but all natural. And not natural in like a cleaning solution type of scent. Just all natural and a very, very nice, pleasant citrus scent. find these gems to be very aggressive either, which is nice. Even doing this, this is my full-on against the grain instead of the hybrid against the grain. It was wonderful. Very slick stuff, no doubt about it. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that this gets released to the public once he kind of tweaks his formula to his specifications. This is good stuff. Very good. Go into the post and the final lots. Very nice residual slickness on the skin after the rinse. Skin feels very hydrated, which is good. Pretty much an all-around BBS shave. I wasn't even really trying for one, so there you go. That's the difference great products make. I'm gonna put on some lemon witch hazel from Thayer's. Absolutely love this stuff. Generally part of my everyday routine. And while this is drying in, I'm gonna give a couple shout outs. There's a new fellow that joined Just Shaving yesterday. His name is Christian. Anybody that's part of the Just Shaving group probably saw his post. He's also visually impaired. So looking forward to seeing some Shave of the Day pics from him. I understand the struggle. And, you know, here's to you, brother. It's great to see you part of the group and all that good stuff. And another shout out to Just Lance. Somebody I subscribe to on YouTube, who I found out is also visually impaired, and I never knew it. And he's putting out great videos every week, just the same as the rest of us. So if you guys have a chance, go on over and check out his channel at Just Lance. And that's my shout outs for the week. So the post for today will be Tropical Lime by Soapy Bath Man. This is a great lime scent, and this will pair nicely with this stuff. And there's still a bit of residual scent on my skin. I can smell it right now. So, for me, the scent strength is quite alright. The performance is fantastic. That's a great soap. And that was one hell of a great shave. Alright guys, so that's it for me. So for this week we had Jilek's Citrus. I'll reiterate it once again, an all-around great product, awesome performer, and lots of feel-good stuff for your skin. Definitely check it out when it comes back available, and when I know that it is available for sale, I will let everybody know through my YouTube channel. And so yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you can get your hands on it, you might want to grab some. The brush is the Leatherizer, custom made by CoyoteCuts. Go and give him a check out on Instagram if you would like to get a brush. I'm pretty sure he can make them to your specifications as far as knots go and all that good stuff. He has a bunch of different knots, like tuxedo knots, badger, whole 9 yards. Razor was the Gem Junior with, I think, a PTFE blade. Great little razor. These things are highly underrated, but they are a great shaver for sure. And we had Soapy Bath Man Tropical Lime Aftershave Balm. So that's the video for this week. If you do enjoy these videos, not already a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. If I hit 200, there will be a special video done for a good friend of mine, Wilson. And if you guys have seen the mustard shave video, well, this will be a continuation of the mustard shave with a different condiment this time. So if you guys are watching this and you're in for a bit of a laugh, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So that's it, guys. As always, have a great day and an even better shave. We will catch you later on in the week with a new episode of Outside the Den. Bye.